Alright, lad. I have some answers. You look deep in thought.
Well, you're back. What did you learn? Was there something hidden in their stories, like we thought?
The Enlightened story used the words second and two.
Planets are often named by number. That second might mean the second planet in the system. What else did you learn?
I spoke to the Rune Zealot. She and Jinan fought 4 times over 120 days.
If there really is a location the Pilgrim wanted us to find, those do sound awfully like coordinates. Was there anything else?
In your story, the Pilgrim contemplates infinitum addendum.
Yes. What he added to infinity. Maybe that points to a name. If we're looking for his resting place, we'd need to know the name of the star system, wouldn't we? Let's see. We have something that could be coordinates. Something that could point to a planet in the system. But what's the name of the system? Infinitum addendum. What if we break down the parts? No systems named finite or add. That just leaves in and dumb. Well, that's certainly how I feel.
Indum.
Yes, that's it. The second planet in Indum. At 4 and 120. That's where you'll find the Pilgrim's resting place. And from there, maybe you'll find the true meaning of unity. Before you go,
Sure.
you've now spoken to many different perspectives in our universe.
I feel like we just found that way too
In a way,
easily.
you'll be carrying their philosophies with you on this journey. I know you're looking for a specific unity, but if you had to guess what it was, what interpretation would you give it?
Something sacred bringing everyone together.
Ah, but what makes something like that holy? Gravity is also a force that brings things together. Should that be sanctified?
Sure.
And so you think this word unity describes a similar miracle? The processes of the universe are all in accordance with some greater intent.
I don't know, man.
Well, I won't keep you any longer. This has been fun, I have to admit. Go, find your truth.
I will be sure to do that. Alright, can I just teleport? Sure can.
Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
So satisfying. Pilgrim's Rest. Alright. What are we gonna find over here then? Would it have killed us to land any closer? Oh my fucking god! Jesus Christ, I was like, what's that noise behind me? Fuck me. Anything useful here? Maybe down here? Hello? Anybody home? The credulous simplicity of mundane humans never ceases to amaze me. My worst instincts, the evil spirit, draw me towards a form of contempt for them, but I remember that I am privy to that which they are not. I cannot and should not judge them for a lack of vision, when I know very well the blinders which obscure their sight. I once wore them myself, after all. I hope for their sake that they may someday understand, but for my sake I wish to be left alone. Pilgrim's Writings 5? Is there a 2, 3, and 4? I find myself thinking about his various pasts and my possible futures. I imagine continuing on the road, acquiring more power, more knowledge, more development of myself. I imagine passing through once more to another world to begin the process anew. What is notable here, that road does seem gratifying. Every step is one of intrinsic reward, and I feel myself anticipating the pleasures and seeing a more contented version of myself in that future. Then, for the sake of considering all possibilities, I imagine if I took a different path. If I stopped running, stopped seeking to gather my own power. If I instead embraced the twinges of compassion I feel in my heart, and let myself care for the people who seem to gather about me whenever I try to work. If I simply lived and taught, and perhaps brought others to the light and died. That road also seems gratifying. I also see a contented version of myself in that future. Here is the difference, though. When I stop thinking about the glories I could achieve for myself, the pleasure fades nearly immediately. When I stop thinking about staying and building something, the feeling endures. There is something more sustaining about it, more fulfilling. I don't know what the difference signifies, but I'm grateful for the time I've taken to notice it. What the fuck are you talking about? What is the unity? If you've read my writings, what is the burden of people? Who is your most formidable opponent? Myself? Embracing compassion? Sure. You came here seeking the true meaning of unity. If you still wish to find it, there is one final piece of myself in the next room. Found my own answer a long time ago, but not in the way I was expecting. I hope your journey gives you the truth. I don't know what the correct answer is. I might never. Increasingly, though, I'm comfortable with not knowing. The more I reflect on being here in this world and this time, the more I think it is precisely where I need to be. This time will be different. It won't be about me, so I won't have to run. I can actually build something with intent instead of scrambling to fix something that others create in my name. It can be something beneficial. I can be something beneficial. I'm leaving behind that other person. This world has no place for him. Let him die. Let me live to enlighten the blessed universe before me. You've found the end of my journey, but to know everything you must find its beginning. On Hyla 2, the island hides the scorpion, and the scorpion's sting hides the truth. The island hides the scorpion, and the scorpion's sting hides the truth. Alright. Right, too far. Oh wait, can I jump to this one? It's just too far. And now I should be able to... Wait, no. That's... Has it changed my mission? Scorpion sting on Hyla 2. Here we go. I don't know why sometimes it does that little grab jump animation and sometimes it doesn't. Is there any rhyme or reason to that?
Hey, over here.
Hey, over here? No. How about no? Ancient ruins. If you were important, I'd have to talk to you. And I do not have to talk to you, so you're not important. Alright. Oh wow, look at you already being here. Hello! Are you angry? You look angry, but I guess you're actually friendly? Okay.
That's you. Clearly some connection to the creatures in the area. What could it mean?
This looks cool. Glyph. Where's this one specific there? Oh. Oh, okay. No, I thought maybe I had to move it back into this thing, but it doesn't look like I can move it any further. I guess maybe... I mean, that's the sting, so maybe in line with the thing in the middle. Is this important? What am I missing? I put it on top of? Does that do anything? I put it on top of the thing on the floor? Aha! Looks like one of the things you have to fly through in the temples, but can't interact with that. Go to the last star of the Scorpius constellation. Man, they really are just sending me from planet to planet, huh? Oh, and it's out of fuel range again. Sorry, what was that, Mr. Starborn?
It can't be.
Oh, hello.
You found me. I knew I made the right choice in letting you go.
What do you mean?
Oh, please. Did you think I couldn't have found you again? Extinguished that little spark of competition for the artifacts before it grew stronger. I wanted to see what you would do. And I haven't been disappointed.
Keeper Aquila sent me to find the true meaning of unity.
You did. Now it's all starting to make sense. You should come aboard. There's another Starborn here who is very interested in meeting you.
I can speak for myself.
The Emissary.
Constellation ship, you weren't invited to this meeting, but much of our conversation has been about you. It's only fitting you should join us. I will personally guarantee your safety as long as you come in peace.
Alright, sure.
It is a ceasefire meeting. Your one shot at getting those answers you must desperately want.
A ceasefire meeting of the Starborn at war?
Not a bad description, actually.
We'll explain when we meet. In person.
And who's this second Starborn that's guaranteeing my safety?
Let's just say they're very dedicated to stopping me from getting the artifacts. So if you don't trust me, well, they're your next best bet.
They're
Your encounters
dedicated
with
to
our
stopping
kind
you.
have not been pleasant, but we are here to talk, and you deserve answers.
Sure.
Good. See, we can all get along. For now.
You did sort of kill my wife. So, there's that. But also, you freed me up to get with Andrasia, so maybe I should be thanking you. Wow, nice place. What the fuck?
Hello. Again. You remember the Emissary, perhaps? And their ship, the Helix? I believe they ambushed you above Neon and demanded that artifact you worked so hard to gain.
Thank you for the stellar introduction. Your success is unprecedented. Before you came, we were just discussing how continued use of force against you is unwise.
Who are you?
We are not a monolithic people. The Starborn are individuals. Some are united in cause. Others are in it for themselves.
We're all in it for ourselves. Some of us are just more honest. The Emissary threatened your ship, demanded you hand over your artifact. How is that so different from what I did?
We needed to warn you off. Every encounter with one of our kind could spell disaster.
For whom, exactly? I say whoever can collect them should.
You're talking in circles. I came to learn about the Unity.
Yes. Let's talk about what really matters.
The Unity. You are on the path to it. It is a place, a gateway. It is where we were reborn.
You've really come a long way since the Welcome to Constellations speech, haven't
What
you?
the fuck? This is some kind of cool trick.
I'm not who you think I am. This universe is only the first one you've been to. I've seen hundreds. Where I came from, I was the one who stayed at the lodge to protect the artifacts. You died on board the Eye while we held off the Hunter.
One of me, at least.
Eh?
I collected the remaining artifacts.
We doing a multiverse?
And they opened the way to the center of my universe, and the doorway to an infinite number of others. That is the Unity. When I stepped into it, I became a Starborn. It's how I've entered other worlds, including yours.
Huh. We're doing a multiverse that you can travel between through the Unity? Interesting. So this Unity is where the artifacts are from, the temples?
They are all connected.
But both of you are trying to keep people from it.
I have to. This is bigger than all of us. All the artifacts are needed to complete the armillary and open the way to the Unity. In every universe, the Starborn fight over them. Innocent people die. You've witnessed the power granted by the temples, the anarchy that can be unleashed. Someone has to decide who should get them.
Here it comes. The Emissary tells you only the worthy should enter heaven.
You're twisting what I mean.
They're hypocrites. They use the chaos caused by the hunt for the artifacts to establish an order where they decide who's worthy. I attacked your lodge because I wanted the artifacts, and you held me off. You got away. That wasn't some morality play. You didn't survive because of righteousness. You won because of persistence, luck, and skill. As I have done countless times.
I was also human once. But what does it matter who or what I was when eternity is within your grasp?
Wait. He's a version of Keeper Aquilus? Okay. You've been to the Unity multiple times. What does that mean?
It means I've seen thousands of universes, collected their artifacts, been to their temples. You have a small taste of their power, but it keeps going.
Some other version of the same person.
You're learning. My other self wants you to walk the path he walks, to give up, to appreciate the universe you have. Easy for a person who's seen everything, done everything. I think you should see it for yourself.
You've never come this far. Not in all the universes I've seen. The path to the Unity is opening to you.
You're going to tip the scales one way or another. Better your hand be on one of our sides.
So I help one of you, we combine our artifact, enter the Unity.
Bingo.
I want a truce between all three of us. Give you some time to think over which approach to the Unity is the one you want. Mine, or the Hunters.
Yes. Let's see how willing you are to live under someone else's rules. Just remember, one of us isn't trying to judge you.
Huh.
I'll tell you everything. I know we are not the same people we met in our universes. Still, it is good to see you again.
Man, that's weird. So what happens when you enter the Unity?
It's not an easy experience to describe, but the Unity will speak to you. Offer you the chance to become Starborn. You will be leaving this universe behind to be reborn. Everything you were before will be gone. Maybe that's why it offers the choice. Compassion? Or is it testing us?
Huh. So the Starborn are just humans that collect the artifacts and go through the Unity and get reborn. And getting reborn just puts you in another version of the same universe? Because, like, we met Keeper Aquilas, we met Sarah. But also, here's Keeper Aquilas and here's Sarah. But they're different versions of them. So, every time you go through the Unity, you've, like, copied yourself? Because there were two versions of Sarah in this universe. There were two versions, there still are two versions of Keeper Aquilas in this universe. I wonder what happens if they meet. Who was I in your universe? What was I like?
Different. I never know who you are when I meet a new version. But so much of you stays the same. It's hard. But each universe is precious in its own way. Mine will never have its original you in it again, as yours won't have its real me.
So you tried to protect the artifacts, keep them from being abused?
You've seen the terror the Hunter causes. Every time a Starborn goes through the Unity, they get more artifacts, find more temples, gain more power. We can't let more like him abuse these gifts to destroy whatever's in their way.
What exactly is the Armillary?
When all the artifacts are assembled, the device they create is called the Armillary. In many ways, it's a model of the multiverse itself. Through it, you can reach the Unity. And from there, you can become Starborn.
Sure.
The Unity is meant for whomever can get there. Don't fall for that talk of worthiness.
His voice really reminds me of the robot guy from the new Doom games. I can't remember what his name was, but that it sounds. I do wonder if it's the same voice actor or if it's just very similar sounding voice effects, because obviously a lot of it is like a synthesized effect. But it sounds really similar to that guy, the robot guy from the new Doom games.
Whoever created the artifacts and built those temples is playing a game with us. One whose prize is access to the center of all creation.
Right, yeah, whoever created them, because the Starborn couldn't have created them, because the Starborn only becomes Starborn when you go through it for the first time.
And I've won. Over and over. I don't kill for the Unity. I find the easiest pathway to it.
So, yeah, there is a higher being above Starborn that are the ones that created all this stuff in the first place. Why did you attack us?
I've simply found that it's the quickest way. Talking, forming alliances, waiting for the right moment to commit theft. It's all so tiresome. I'll admit, you getting away has been the most interesting thing to happen in quite some time. As soon as I realized what had happened, I knew I needed to wait until this meeting with the Emissary to decide what to do about you.
After you attacked the lodge, you let me go. Why?
To see what would happen, of course. You might not understand just how many times I've done this. Usually, you're the one who ends up dead, and whoever cries over your body goes on to become the Emissary. Sometimes I manage to get you all bunched up and take care of the problem in one go. Sometimes the Emissary has gotten to me first, and I never arrive. Hundreds and hundreds of variations of me, packing through Constellation. And it's almost never you. You making it to your ship on your own. It's new.
Interesting.
I took it as a sign. I don't get many of those anymore.
You called the Emissary a hypocrite. Why?
They enter the Unity, take artifacts from others, employ force. All the things I do. I am many things, but I would never tell anyone what to do with their gifts. That is your decision, not someone else's. The Emissary wants to become the judge of who gets to enter, but the Unity itself doesn't judge.
You had this meeting because of me?
No, we always end up having this meeting at this time. But it's the usual affair. Can we make peace? No. Oh, how tragic. Honestly, I was beginning to wonder why I kept attending. And it's a bad habit I started a long time ago. Perhaps I just like meeting the Emissary to gloat. But you have provided something quite new to talk about. Maybe you're a random die roll. Or maybe the Unity is finally responding to all my hard work.
Interesting. So, like, obviously I'd heard a lot of people say that New Game Plus is really weird in Starfield. And there was a whole lot of talk when the game came out about whether you should just rush to New Game Plus and stuff. And I am pretty sure now that New Game Plus is going through the Unity and entering a new universe with a new version of your... Ooh, hiccup. A new version of yourself. Sounds like that's what they're saying.
I want to give you something. A way to another artifact, but also a lesson in how dangerous they can be. Seek the moon of old Earth. There are secrets there you must discover for yourself. Here, to open the way.
Earth's moon in the Sol system?
Yes. I will say no more.
Alright. Thank you. All I ever wanted was answers.
And I am sorry we have not always been forthcoming. I hope you will see what I have seen. You should also talk to your colleagues in Constellation. I am sure they have gathered more information on the remaining artifacts in the fringes of space. Part of me wonders what they will all say about what you have learned. But I will leave that to you.
Another level. Well. Final glimpses. That was very interesting. I wonder how close to the end we are. What a cool looking ship. I wonder how close to the end we are. Because that, like, was a huge lore knowledge bomb. So, I do wonder if that means we are coming up on the finale of the game. It sounded like she was saying there's a few more artifacts to get. Interesting, interesting. Well, we will save it there and leave off for today. Very good stuff. Definitely, without a doubt, since the hunter attacked us, best section of the game by a million miles. Not even close. Like, this has been really interesting stuff. Really good shit. I just wish they'd, like, got to this point earlier, because the first load of main missions were literally, like, nothing. It was just like, go grab artifact from samey-looking mine. Go grab next artifact from samey-looking mine. Go grab next artifact from samey-looking mine. And, like, there was, like, no actual plot or story in any of the earlier missions. And then suddenly, now there's like loads of interesting stuff. But it just took way too long to get here, I think. But at least we are here now. At least we have intrigue and mysteries and answers and all that now. So that's good. That is something I'm interested in, and we will continue pushing forward next time. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, if you could leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Share the videos around, share the playlist around if you can. I would really appreciate that. And I'll see you next time for more Starfield. Thanks for watching. See you then.